Good morning, students. Today we will continue with our chapter number 2, Chemical Reactions and Changes. We have already completed combination reaction and some examples of decomposition reaction. Today we will see some of the reactions of thermal dissociation. If we heat some solid ammonium chloride in a test tube, two colorless gases, ammonia and hydrogen chloride, are produced. As these gases move up at the upper part of the test tube, which is cooler, they combine to form ammonium chloride, which appears as a white sublimate on the cooler upper side of the test tube. A simultaneous reversible decomposition reaction brought about only by heat is called thermal dissociation. Another example, on heating, nitrogen tetroxide changes to nitrogen dioxide, a reddish brown gas. On cooling, nitrogen dioxide changes into the original compound nitrogen tetroxide. Now, the displacement reaction. It is a chemical change in which a more active element displaces a less active element from its salt solution. For example, if we take a solution of copper sulfate in a beaker and add a few pieces of zinc and stir with a glass rod, the blue color of the solution gradually fades and soon the solution becomes colorless. At the same time, reddish brown particles of copper settle down in the beaker. The colorless solution formed is zinc sulfate. Another example, if we take in a test tube some dilute sulfuric acid and put drop of small pieces of magnesium ribbon, brisk effervescence takes place and hydrogen is evolved, which burns with a pop sound on bringing a matchstick near the mouth of the test tube. The solution formed is magnesium sulfate. Magnesium is more reactive than hydrogen, so it displaces hydrogen from sulfuric acid. Another example, pass the chlorine gas through a solution of potassium iodide. The colorless solution turns yellow-brown as iodine appears. Here also, the iodine is being replaced by chlorine because chlorine is more reactive than iodine. From these examples, it can be noticed that in metals, zinc is more reactive than copper and magnesium is more reactive than hydrogen. In non-metals, chlorine is more reactive than iodine. By taking similar examples, the following activity series can be prepared. This is the activity series of metals. Potassium is the most reactive metal and platinum is the least active metal. So, a more active metal can displace any of the more active metals can displace the less reactive metals from their solutions. Similarly, in non-metals, fluorine is the most active and iodine is the least active. Next type of reactions are double decomposition reaction. It is a type of chemical change in which two compounds in a solution react to form two new compounds by mutual exchange of radicals. Double decomposition reaction is also called double displacement reaction. As we can see here, AB and CD, they exchange the radicals. A reacts with D and B with C, forming the compounds AD and CB. Decomposition reactions are of two types. Precipitation reaction, in which the formation of a precipitate takes place, and neutralization reaction in which the formation of a salt and water takes place. Precipitation reactions. A chemical reaction in which two compounds in their aqueous state react to form an insoluble salt, that is a precipitate, as one of the products is known as the precipitation reaction. For example, barium chloride reacts with sodium sulfate to form barium sulfate, which is a precipitate, white precipitate, and sodium chloride, aqueous sodium chloride. Aqueous copper sulfate reacts with hydrogen sulfide gas to form copper sulfide, which is a black precipitate, and aqueous sulfuric acid. Precipitation is the formation of the solid insoluble product either when two solutions are mixed or when a gas is bubbled into a solution. Some more experiments to show the double decomposition reaction. We take a solution of silver nitrate in a test tube and add dilute hydrochloric acid or a solution of sodium chloride. A white curdy precipitate of silver chloride is formed in both the cases. With hydrogen chloride, nitric acid is formed, and with sodium chloride, sodium nitrate is formed. Fill 1/3 of a test tube with a solution of dilute sulfuric acid and add to it a solution of barium chloride. A thick white precipitate of barium sulfate is immediately formed with hydrochloric acid. Double decomposition reactions may also occur with the evolution of gas. For example, on adding dilute sulfuric acid or dilute hydrochloric acid to metal sulfide, we get metal sulfate or metal chloride, and an offensive rotten egg smelling gas hydrogen sulfide is evolved. Example, sulfuric acid plus ferrous sulfide gives ferrous sulfate plus hydrogen sulfide gas. Zinc sulfide plus hydrochloric acid gives zinc chloride plus hydrogen sulfide gas. Neutralization reactions. The reaction between an acid and a base that forms salt and water is called a neutralization reaction. This reaction takes place because the hydrogen ion from the acid combines with the hydroxyl ion from the base to form water. In neutralization reaction, a soluble base, also called alkali, reacts with an acid, or an insoluble base reacts with an acid. So some example of neutralization of a soluble base and acid: potassium hydroxide reacts with nitric acid to form potassium nitrate, which is a salt, and water. Sodium hydroxide reacts with sulfuric acid forming sodium sulfate, which is a salt, and water. Ammonium hydroxide reacts with hydrochloric acid forming ammonium chloride and water. Neutralization reactions of an insoluble base and acid. Lead oxide plus nitric acid forms lead nitrate plus water. Copper oxide plus sulfuric acid form copper sulfate plus water. Lead hydroxide plus nitric acid forms lead nitrate plus water. Copper hydroxide plus sulfuric acid forms copper sulfate plus water. As chemical process, neutralization reactions have many uses in our daily lives. For example, when someone is stung by a bee, formic acid enters the skin and gives pain, which can be relieved by rubbing the spot with slaked lime or baking soda, both of which are basic in nature. If our stomach glands secrete excess of HCl, we experience pain, which is relieved by taking milk of magnesia or solution of sodium hydrogen carbonate, both of which are basic in nature. On the other hand, if there is deficiency of HCl, some or the other suitable organic acid is taken in dilute form to make up for it. Acid that is accidentally spilled onto our cloth or body can be neutralized with ammonia solution. If the soil is somewhat acidic for agriculture and thus unfavorable for growing certain crops, slag lime is added to neutralize the excess of